is grand for those that hold no fear of empty space, those that choose to place themselves in the center of what appears to be nothing, unexplored energies, unknown opportunities, unfelt emotions, and unrevealed lessons create grand opportunities. Can we turn fear of the hall into curiosity? When you close a door and turn your back on it, you'll find yourself within the grandest hall. There will be times in life in which you find yourself standing in the hall. Sometimes the hall will force itself upon you, pulling you into its undefinable center. You may find yourself kicked out of an experience, the door closed in your face and locked, like when a partner leaves you or when you are forced out of a job. The only option is to turn around and find yourself standing in the power of the hall, unable to comprehend what could be next. Other times, you choose to enter the hall yourself. You look upon and analyze the walls, objects, and energies that you have become accustomed to in your current experience, and decide, I no longer want to place myself here. I want to feel, smell, and taste something new. You then withdraw from your current experience, stepping out of the room you reside in and fully close the door. When you turn around, you find yourself in the hall. Entering the hall out of choice is a rather courageous act. Being forced into the hall is a blessing in disguise. It can be quite the challenge to leave an experience that you feel so familiar with, even when its walls hold pain and discomfort. As you stand on the edge of the unknown, everything becomes grey. No longer can you see what it is that you think you know, nor can you see what lies ahead. You are in the space between new and old. The world of ideas. The point of immense activity that somehow finds itself sat in stillness. You stand in the moment that occurs when throwing a ball up in the air, and it temporarily pauses, not rising or falling. What do you do at this point? Do you embrace the vastness which is the hall, stepping into the unknown? Do you walk straight back into the experience you feel you already know? Whether or not you are currently closing a door, thinking of exploring new rooms, or have been pushed out of the rooms you have become accustomed to, the pulling of this card has catapulted you into the hall. You have been removed from your sense of knowing, your place of comfort, and the hall holds you at the center of its greatness. There is nothing around you, yet at the same time, you are confronted with the power of potential. You can feel the force of awaiting experiences pressing upon the surface of your skin. Here, you are free to wander. There is nothing to know, yet everything to ponder. You are in the realm of boundary-free exploration, floating in the foundations of creation. The hall gives a moment's silence. Your attention is now brought to the experiences you are currently playing with, the rooms you currently choose to wander through and place your energy in. The hall asks you a series of questions. What are the feelings you have come to learn in these rooms? What do you enjoy about the experiences you have in these rooms? What valuable information have these rooms shared with you about the external world? What valuable information have these rooms revealed to you about your internal world? Are there any external things you would let go of in these rooms? Is there anything internal you would like to learn to let go of in these rooms? The hall asks you, are there any rooms you would exit, fully closing the door and turning your back on, knowing that you will not re-enter that same room, looking through the same pair of eyes you left with? The hall gives a moment's silence. The hall now allows you to wander into the places you have not seen. There are endless doors that you can peer into, endless rooms that you can bring your awareness to. What truly lies behind them is unknown, but you are more than free to imagine and question what newness may come to you if you were to step into these rooms. Once again, the hall presents you with a series of questions. Are there any areas of life that you may or may not have dipped your toes into that you would like to explore further? Are there any emotions or feelings that you would like to understand at a deeper level? Are there any aspects of yourself that you would like to know more about? Are there any places you would like to go, things you would like to learn, touch, or taste? Finally, the hall asks you, if you have come up with answers to the above questions, what is currently holding you back from further exploration? Is it fear, time, money? If there are limitations, how could they be faced? Are you able to stand up to them, work around them, or at least begin planting seeds for future cultivation? The hall gives a moment's silence. Before returning to the present, the hall wishes to state that there is no right or wrong, and there is no demand being placed upon you. The hall is a space that you find yourself in at times of change, when you're in the process of letting go of the old. Though you are free to meditate in this space anytime you like. What you imagine to lay behind these doors is never definite, for it is an idea. Ideas hold natural flexibility. They can twist and reshape as they travel from mind to earth. Sometimes what you expect is not what you receive. Sometimes there are struggles. Sometimes there are joys. And sometimes you will enter a room and find yourself back in the hall only a little while later. This is not a bad thing, for you will receive many teachings in the process. The fact that what occurs beyond these doors is unpredictable is exactly what makes the hall so grand. There is no need to fear the void, for the area that's grey is the space in which you can create. It is only the judgment of this place that scares the art away.